Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. My name is Rudy Saltez. You're watching this because I'm guessing you went to the link I provided about pre-foreclosures. You got a letter from me. Letters kind of suck because you really can't talk and you really don't get to know each other, or at least you don't know who I am. You just know I'm probably some collector or some idiot trying to make some money off of you. And really, it's really not that way. What I do is I work with lots of people who've had pre-foreclosures. I started working with them back in 2002 before it was really a big thing. 2006, of course, the market fell, and then there was a lot of people. There actually, back if you go to about 2007, 2008, in Phoenix, just the Maricopa County area, we had 400 pre-foreclosure notices like you got. They would go out every day. Today, there's about 25 a day that go out. Back in my day, back when I first got in real estate and I started doing this in 2002, we had about 25. So it's pretty much a normal market in the sense of pre-foreclosures. So why 25? Well, right now there's 4.5 million people, I believe, in the Phoenix area. What that means is things happen. Okay, so like I said in the letter, I got divorced 3 years ago and I'm still paying for it. My sister, the last day before the the foreclosure is going to go through, I came up with the $4,000 or $5,000 I need to save the house, and I've been paying ever since then $400 a month for her. So she lives there pretty much for free, almost for free, because she can't afford it, and she's I don't want to say she's handicapped, but she has some problems. She still works, but she needs help, and that's back in Florida, a house I'll probably never live in. But the main thing is you right now. So what you have going on is I sent that letter. Usually I do foreclosures every day, so I go through the foreclosure list, this public database, and I send out letters saying, look, I may be able to help you, I may not be able to help you. And what I mean by that is this. Sometimes just letting the house foreclose is the best option. I mean, it just is. But with that said, sometimes it's not. And knowing your options is kind of important because, like I'm just looking at one today, and it may be yours. If you're getting this video, it may be one of yours. But from what I can tell, they bought the house in 2015 for about $256,000. Right now, I just ran the comps on it. It's worth about $330,000. So it's gone up 50, 60, 70, $70,000, $80,000. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, at least probably $50,000. And for someone just to walk away and let it foreclose, that money's gone. So what I do is I look at it, I kind of go over comps, I figure out what it will sell for, and then I try to tell them in some way they'll understand, or maybe it's you or whoever it is, that you have some options where we might be able to, we have 90 days. Most homes sell here in Phoenix in about 67 days. That gives us time to close. A lot of time on pre-foreclosure, if they know that it's under contract and it's going to close, then they'll let the close go through and they can extend it because they know it's going to go through. It costs the attorneys, or it costs the person who forecloses thousands of dollars. I think I heard one time like $10,000 to have an attorney get involved and all that kind of stuff. So they really don't want to take it back. Now, if you're like most people, some of my friends, they try dealing with the banks and get loan modifications and things like that. But sometimes it still doesn't work. It's still not enough. And finally the bank just decides, well, we're just going to foreclose on you. So I just wanted to talk to you. I wanted you to get to know me a little bit so you feel more comfortable calling me and saying, who is this guy who's writing yellow, notes and writing words to us and inviting us to work with him. So again, my name's Rudy. I'd really like to, talk to you just to see. There may be nothing I can do. On the other hand, I could look at it and say, hey, I can help. Another thing you have to be aware of. A lot of people think that they can just walk away and don't worry about the foreclosure. Could they do that? Yes. Okay, first off, a normal person who goes through a foreclosure, it's going to be on your record for a long time, maybe 5 years, 7 years. I'll probably have to talk to my lender people again, but so it's going to be there. So what does that mean? Well, it means it hurts your credit. And it hurts your credit in a way so no matter what you try to finance, if you want to buy a car, guess what? It's no more, 4% interest rate or 5%, it might be 7 or 8%. So it's going to cost you a lot. Anything you finance, you want to buy a new bedroom set, you want to buy furniture, you want to buy anything, it's going to affect you. The worst than that, though, is this. If you took money out of that house, so let's say back in 2005 and 6, when my house was worth 100, people are saying, hey, I'll give you a loan for 250,000 and you can pay off all your bills and on and on and on. So almost everybody did that, okay? So imagine that my $100,000 house, they just gave me a loan for $200,000, a home equity line of equity or something like that. So I get that, and I take that and I do what they told me. I paid off my truck and my car and my boat, and I paid all that stuff out. And now they want their money back, and I don't have it now. I'm back in debt again, whatever it is. I've been divorced. Whatever happened. I got medical expensive. I lost my job. I got laid off. I got transferred, whatever that is. So I think I can just walk away. And it's all done. Goodbye to all that debt. Not the case. If you've taken money out of that house, and I don't know your situation, but if you did, what will happen is they will foreclose on the house, and you think, okay, it's all done. It's not done. That $100,000 that I took out was not connected to the house, meaning that it wasn't secured. So when that house closes, I still owe that bank $100,000. So in this case, we try to do, it's called a short, well, if it is a short sale, I don't know what the situation depends on how much equity you have. But the main thing is it will follow you forever. They will be chasing you after that money, and they might even try to file a lawsuit against you for $50,000. So now you have to worry about the court sending letters, or attorneys sending your letters to your employer now saying you have to garnish his wages. Now again, I own a company. I own Performance Realty. I have about 70 agents. But one of the things is this: I get those letters from the court saying you need to garnish Bill Smith's commissions when they come in. So I know how it goes, and they follow you forever. Anyway, I just want to wrap this up. Main thing is I wanted you to see me. I'm just a normal guy here in my office in Surprise. I live in Peoria, Arizona. I've had offices all over the place over the years. Give me a call. My phone number is 623-570-9971. All you need to do is, kind of talk to me about the situation, and I will give you what I would believe would be the best thing to do. And then you can check it. I could probably give you a name of an attorney just for you to call and say, hey, is this the truth? And again, I was the president of Weimar. I know all the attorneys. I know Michelle Lynn, who wrote the book on Arizona real estate. I know Scott Drucker, who is the attorney for the Arizona Association of Real Estate. So I've been around, been on the board of directors. I've been involved with the government part of real estate for the last 10 years. I mean, I go to Washington, I go to Chicago for the meetings, I do all that kind of stuff. But it's not about me. I'm here to help. My background as a pastor, I used to do marriage counseling. How'd that turn out? I got divorced. Anyway, so give me a call. I just hate it to see when people, they just think they're going to walk away and everything's fine. And maybe it could be, but you really want to make sure, because whatever brought you here, if you just let this foreclosure go without trying to sell or do something, it's going to haunt you. And who cares if it haunts you? I mean, at this point, I remember kind of a funny story. It's like when my wife and I separated and got divorced, it's like, well, I'll just take over. I'll take all the debt, and I did that. She's out having a wonderful life, and I'm just like, holy crap! I paid off like $100,000 over the last couple of years. I still have about $15,000 or $20,000 left I owe. But the thing is, if I had to do it again, I'd probably think it out a little bit more. Like, well, wait a second. Most of this debt was yours. But I'm going on and on. Again, I just want you to kind of see I'm a normal guy. Call me. Let me try to help you. Good luck to you guys. I just wish you the best. And remember, this is just a hiccup. This is just crap that doesn't really matter. I was going to say, a few years from now, it won't even matter to you unless the forecloses. Like have a little bit of stuff on you. But anyway, don't worry about it. Foreclosure doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean anything. It means that full of crap in life happens. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Good luck. Call me, please. 623-570-9971. Have a great day.